Hello and welcome to my restoration of the dinky Pontiac Parisienne, and as you can see it's just slightly shabby and lost quite a bit of its paint, and the next shot you see is on its turntable having a look round all the car. It is quite a nice casting, quite a large casting as well, and it's generally in good condition, this one. I got it in a bargain lot I bought off eBay, and it does have a working feature where the aerials work. On the rear you can see the two white dots there, and it has two sliding levers underneath that push up the aerials. They could do a little bit of attention, but as you'll see later when I strip it, they're quite difficult, so I've decided to leave as this, as I think stripping the part down, as you'll see after, it'd be more difficult and more hard work to get right than the benefits I'd actually get out of it by doing it. Anyway, here we go, and let's be getting on with the actual restoration. And the first spot, I've got my trusty little pen screwdriver out that I got off for Christmas off Mike, my friend, and it's a cracking little idea. Like, just few little do's and the screws are out. If I didn't have dithery hands it wouldn't slip off as much, but there we go, what can I say. And here we go, taking out the front one. This one was a little more difficult, harder to do. It was a bit stiffer than the other one, but it's worth noting for anyone starting afresh in this game, a new starter, that if you look for your dinky toys, there's quite a few of them that have screws on the bases. Look for people showing the bases on eBay, and if you have the screws on it saves all the drilling rivets out and retapping and some instances gluing that people do, like us restorers. And they can add quite cheaply really as well. They're not earth-shatteringly expensive, the screw-based ones, as usually the screw bases were later years production, so not the really old dinkies. And there you can see the mechanism for the aerials. It has a couple of sliders and arrows on it indicating up and down, and that's the interior mechanism. It's riveted on, so if I drilled it out I'd have to glue it back in, and I don't think I'd get the same working function on it than I would by leaving it alone. And here, as you can see, the paint's flaked off, and here, as you can see, even more's going to be flaked off in the dreaded caustic bath of doom. And there we go, fizzing away quite nicely. And if you watch on the bonnet, it's quite mesmerising as you watch the pattern come inwards, gradually eating into it till there's only a couple of little dots left. Then they in turn just disappear like the rest. There we go, down to the dots. And bing, gone. And here we go, slowly, bing, gone. And that's basically the caustic bath done. So now we move on to wire wooling the body, because it's quite a clean body anyway. I just wire wooled it. Made quite a big difference on the clean up. Did quite a good job and give a smooth surface, and overall I was quite impressed with the job it did. So making my job later in the later stages, as you'll see, made painting easier. Here I'm wiping over with cellulose thinners. I could have done with a tack rag really, because I did get a couple of woolly buggers, as Fat Guy calls them, and here I'm just giving it a dust coat of primer, just to find any imperfections if there were any, and there really weren't a lot, to be honest. None worth getting filler out for and stuff. It really was a nice paint job, and why I say was, you'll see later on, because let's just say I'll be starting it again later, possibly a different colour, because I'm pretty sure the paint colour I used for this isn't available anymore, and I'm gonna struggle using different paint systems on top of each other, because I could use an acrylic red, but it'll be going on top of a cellulose or spirit based coating and then an enamel on top. Anyway, I'm using a base here of chrome paint to go underneath the clear lacquer, and here we have the chrome actually on the car. It just evens it up, and rather than have different sort of areas. And there is the my Heinkel 111 wing used as a test bed, and here I'm gradually putting the candy colour on. The colour is actually a Humbrol colour, it's Humbrol Clear Red, which was a cellulose colour, so it's going on with mixed with cellulose thinners and going over the top of the silver, and it really was nice. Like I say, I used the word was, it was a bit gutting, but I was starting again, hey ho, on the paint at least. And here we have it starting to build up its colour, looking very pretty in the red, and a wee bit of a pause, it'll come on again in a second. Why I missed that bit I don't know, you can still see the spray going anyway. Not be long and rest will be on. Anyway, there you are, you got a quick flash of it. There we are, back again. And here I think it's the spray can enamel going on top. Indeed it is, which give a lovely finish. It even looked to some degree like a factory finish, because in some areas it was a little bit thinner than in other areas, giving a little bit of a paler red. So it gave that appearance of one that weren't quite perfect coming off the production line, which I quite liked on it. Because some occasionally you would get that were fading in areas where they hadn't got all the candy colour from. And here I'm not wire brushing, I'm actually buffing with Solver Watersol the base, and there I'm buffing the actual screen up. And here I've got bumper and trim gel, Auto Glim colour product, and I'm using it to clean up the tyres and give them a lovely freshen up, so they look a lot tidier. And there we go, coming up we'll have all four. out on the bench, and here we are, we're fixing the tyres to the chassis and the blub thing. And here now I'm just putting on the last bits, the finishing touches for the tail light. And here you can see where it all went peak tongue, and you can see the paint had bubbled when I put it on top of the radiator to try and bake it dry. And here is another stage where it went wrong, and why safety precautions should be taken when using caustic soda. There you can see the paint bubbling through the heat reaction, even without the caustic soda. And as I said, this is where it went wrong. I do my caustic soda dip next to my bathroom so I can jump in the shower should an eventuality like this happen. Whoosh, there we go. And at this point I was hop, skipping and jumping and yelping like a pup off to my bathroom to put my leg into the shower in cold water, which luckily, because I took that precaution, it did absolutely no harm. I wouldn't advise others to do it, but I take the precaution of working right next to my bathroom just in case of that eventuality, caustic burns or cuts, etc. My first aid kit is in the bathroom, so I'm close to first aid, and I'm also close to a washing station for the caustic, which in my line of work, because I work in medical profession, I'd be irresponsible to do anything else. Here it's having a second caustic dip in because the first didn't get rid of all the paint. The actual 4 paint layers I use is actually very durable and very tough, probably tougher than the original dinky paint. I use a primer coat, well, you'll see after this. This is where I'm going to be wire wooling it to get the oxidization and any slight imperfections out of it. It don't only be very slight because it's only very fine wire wool. And here I've put it in primer already, and what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be spraying it in silver. So that's first layer primer, my next layer will be a silver, as we can say here. I'm spraying the silver onto it. It's actually a tin of paint that's actually chrome. I bought it to try on other stuff like Corgi, Chevrolet, Impala, the plastic chromed chassis and headlight units on that. I think it's used on the Corvette, the Chevrolet Impala. And here I bought a set of 8 paints off the internet. I actually bought them for the Humbrol clay colours. They don't seem to be making them now, so I'm finding them where I can. And the reds can be used as a candy, well, the green can be used as a candy, but the red particularly may mix well the candy colour that fix me arse, the dinky and matchbox used. It's a very good representation of that on top of silver. It'd probably be even better on top of a gold colour, to be honest. But it's actually Humbrol do acrylic and they do enamel paints, but the clay colours actually fell into a cellulose paint colour. And I'm assuming that's why you can't get that particular one now. But it works absolutely fantastic to give you the colour of the original Matchbox and Dinky Candy Reds. So in the future I'm going to be using them on some AEC Merryweather, Dinky AEC Merryweather fire engines. I've got 2 or 3 of them to restore. I'll probably do a video of them all at once. But yeah, it mimics it really good. And here I'm just still spraying on the colour coats. Just building it up to the depth of colour I want. And then at the last stage, once I got it to colour I wanted it, I just sprayed on some of my Project Enamel Clear finish to bring out the shine. That could be what I'm doing there, because it looks like it's getting a blast in. Yeah, it was. The last coat there was the Project Enamel. And here I'm finishing screwing the base on. I'm actually unscrewing it because I missed videoing it, so I re-videoed it for you. I didn't edit out the unscrewing because it were only a short piece of video, just to demo me putting the base on. But all in all, the old different sort of blub 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 gone. And here is, oh, I've lost the plot. And here is it basically on its rotisserie. Demoing, and I've got lights that are reacting with me camera gear, and I don't, the LEDs must flicker and it doesn't sync in with the gear. But here we are, basically on the rotisserie. If you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Even better, press the bell for notifications. And thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.